Hello everybody, this is Matt from Low Spec Action Squad. I am bringing you a bit of a different video. So, this is a workstation motherboard that I bought from eBay. It is socket 1155, which is perfect for my i7 2600 here, and it was such a good deal that I actually bought two of them. The first one arrived flawless. I've already tested it, and it's already in a computer and working. There is a video on that one coming soon. Unfortunately, now let me see if I can... Look at that. This one has a bit of damage. So, what should I do? Should I return this? I'm not going to find another deal like this, not for $20. No. It wasn't any fault of the seller. The package seemed to have been damaged in transit. So, I mean, I've even got the I/O plate for this thing. That was a hell of a deal. So what we are going to do is attempt to repair these bent pins. I've got all the parts that I need, all the tools all ready to go. Now I used to do this all the time at Radio Shack on LGA 775 motherboards, but never done one on this. Let's give it a shot, shall we? I have moved my workplace to somewhere with a little more light. But basically I can see that some of them are just sort of bent upwards. I'm not really sure how that happened, but we're just gonna... That's not in the right place. There we go. Carefully. Very, very carefully. Just sort of bend them back down. Now that is not perfect, but okay, some of them are still bent up a little bit. Let's give them a little more of a push here. It still looks bad on the camera, but that might just do it. You want to be extremely careful with these, because you can always fix a bent pin, but you can't fix a broken one. Just kind of getting a feel for it. Looks like one of them might be bent down too far. I'm gonna... Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, I know, again, it doesn't look great on the camera, but that should be just enough. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So I have my i7 here. It's a 2600, not the 2600K, but it's still a very, very good CPU. Go ahead and pop that in there. Single stick of RAM, just because, well, this is more of a test bench than anything. Pop it in. See if I can get this with one hand. Okay, that should be good to go. You're not supposed to reuse the thermal paste, but I literally just popped this out of another system. In fact, I popped it out of the one with the other motherboard that's identical to this one. If I recall correctly, this is a BCM BC67Q. I'd have to look it up. It's a workstation motherboard. It doesn't support overclocking, from what I can tell, but I mean, it supports third generation Core i3, i5, and i7 CPUs. So, and that's a hell of a deal for 20 bucks. Get this all nice and tightened down there. There is one confusing thing about this motherboard. only has a 4-pin CPU header, or power connector, which I haven't, it's not like it's incredibly uncommon, but you really don't see that very often when a board supports i7s. These cables are all twisted. I'll have to move this around a little bit. Pop this in here. And I've already got a monitor prepared. If I can get that in there. Let's see. Okay, make sure nothing is in the way of that fan. Of course, this isn't going to play nice, is it? Okay. It looks like we're good to go. So, let me go ahead and grab a keyboard and let's see if it powers up. Alright, I've got my keyboard. Here's the moment of truth. Monitor's on. Well, that's strange, but it sees the RAM. Yeah? Looks like we're good to go. Let's grab some more RAM, populate some more slots. I cannot confirm whether this is going to work or not because these RAM sticks are technically out of spec for the motherboard. They are, I think they're DDR3 1600 while the other one was 1333. But in theory they should run at the slower speeds, so let's give it a shot. Which one is it? That one, okay. It's a strange beep code. Okay, it sees all the RAM. I don't have enough to populate all 4 slots at once, unfortunately, but that is really good news. In theory, we fixed it. So, there really isn't much more for me to say other than there are more videos coming soon. There are plenty in the works that I have a bad habit of recording half of one video and then getting distracted and starting on a new project and never finishing the first. But I promise there are more things coming. So in the meantime, hope you enjoyed this. Maybe it'll help you. This is Matt from Low Spec Action Squad, signing out.